Hey, I'm KIC, and yeah, this one's not live because, well, reasons. You might remember this ship from the last stream. I know I do. In case you've forgotten, it has a lot of bad stuff. Now, technically, as ships go, it's better than the starting ship. It just needs a little help, and of course, to repair these things, wiring looms are fairly expensive when you're talking about the beginning of the game. Never mind all the other materials that it's looking for. A bunch of platinum. I mean, it just, there's a lot of stuff here in Pugnium, which maybe, according to the stream, maybe you need to kill sentinels for, or else have a bunch of money. I don't know. I mean, I fully admit I don't know, and I'm not sure how inclined I am to find out. Now, when we wrapped up the last stream, I played for a few minutes afterward, and I just explored this planet, which when I say for a few minutes, I probably mean more than a few minutes. Hi, how are you doing? I'm gonna shoot, I don't like the look of this one. It's giving me bad feelings here. Besides, I actually want gold. Yes, I would like some gold. Thank you very much. Here, we're just gonna go ahead and melt to this guy. Melt, melt, melt. I don't know if I really want to melt all of it, but it kind of seems like a shame to just not get as much as I can out of this. I think we even need a bunch of gold to repair this ship, so it's not exactly a waste anyway, and if nothing else, I'm pretty sure gold still has some value on the galactic market. And if it doesn't, no big deal. Look at that. Perfect. Everything looks great. Now, that's where we were, right there. If I remember correctly, that's where we want to go, is right there. I was thinking it was a slightly different direction. Or maybe where we want to go is right there. Ooh, that's a tough decision. Which one is it? I don't really know, so I'm going to find out and I will meet you there. I don't know. I think it's this one. Cat? I think it's this one. Turns out this one is the correct one. And I would have shown you my cat, but it turns out this game's a pain in the butt to record. This is just an aside and getting slightly nerdy on you, but one of the more recent updates for this game, the devs decided to implement the Vulkan engine. And Vulkan, if you're not familiar with it, has nothing to do with... Well, maybe it does. Maybe that's where they get the name. I should not say it has nothing to do. I don't know. But it doesn't really have anything to do with Star Trek, but maybe it does because the name sure sounds familiar now, doesn't it? So they implemented the Vulkan engine instead of whatever they were using before, and Vulkan and OBS don't play nicely. And yes, I use OBS and have exclusively used OBS for a couple of years now because it's just that good. This is what I was looking for on the last stream. Now I came over here and I put a beacon down right here. I've talked to everyone around here. Didn't really have anything terribly interesting to say to anyone other than just tried to learn a few words. And we do have some stuff we might want to sell here. Maybe? I forget. I want to say we might have something to get rid of, and maybe not. We could sell some Mordite. We can sell some paraffinium. We have a geode. I should probably crack that open. That'll get us some dihydrogen. That would be good. And then, I guess there's really not much to sell there. We could sell some stuff out of the ship, but I don't want to do that just yet. Instead, what I wanted to do was kind of wander around. Ooh, that one's not a bad one right there. And I want to... Oh, I might not be able to make this jump. Yeah, I knew that was going to hurt. Let's see, where are you? Is that's it right there. Okay, good. I want to do something here that might be a little cheesy, and I want to do it because I really want to see if this works. I trust that it will. Ah, crud. Well, here, let me get rid of this. I will take any tiny amount of money I can find at this point. So let's sell this off. Part of me, like, seriously, I just kind of want to try this because I have a hard time believing that this is actually going to do something. Like that it's actually going to work. I have a really hard time believing that. And yet, I kind of think that it will work. I mean, it's kind of dumb if it does, but at the same time, I'm not going to complain because the end result is going to be a free ship upgrade. Now, that ship has gone. I'm not looking at that one. That one's... can't even target you. Here, I'm going to jump back up here, and I'm probably going to have to take a bit of a break, about a second and a half for you. But I need to see what we have going on here. I want to get something a little better than that. You are a 15 plus 2. That's technically worse than what we have, even if it does have very slightly more cargo space, as in 1. When I say what we have now, I really mean the beginning of the game. So I'm going to chill for a minute, and I'll be right back. I'm a little ashamed to admit how long I've been here, but I think this one will suffice. A 20 plus 4, that's going to be an upgrade of 5 inventory slots over what we previously had. Hello, flag bearer Ankagonk. I don't really know what you said, but your willingness to trade, I appreciate. Let's make an offer on the Lifeforms ship. So, we can do a negotiate here as we compare. Now, technically, our ship has a value of about 4 million units, but the trade-in price is about a quarter. It's basically like Killy Blue Book. If you don't have Killy Blue Book, then it doesn't really mean anything to you now, does it? They're both C-class ships. One's a fighter, one's a shuttle. I don't know, whatever this new one is. But the interesting part is that this one is not all broken, and it even has... well, I guess they both have launch system rechargers, but one of them's working and one of them is not. This one also has a working hyperdrive, which is our current quest. I'm going to exchange for 0 units. Oh, that is hysterical. Oh, man. Hello, abandoned starship. You were a good ship for a while. This thing is ugly as just all get out. I kind of get maybe why it's called a hammer. Like, that's kind of the hammer head, and that's the handle right there. I don't know. Kind of tilt your head to the left. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of see it. It's weird, though. It's very front-heavy. Anyway, whatever. We got ourselves a free ship upgrade out of this, which is hilarious. Oh my gosh, I didn't actually think this would work. Hyperdrive successfully installed, you think? Technically, this guy already had it installed. Oh, the hyperdrive drive is empty. The hyperdrive fuel tank. Without warp cells, I will be going nowhere. It's time to find a source of antimatter. Okay. We'll just go ahead and turn this thing on and jump into space. Yeah, I thought it had to be done from space too. I just thought I'd check, just to make sure. Oh man, that just cracks me up. I really, honestly didn't think it was gonna work, even though I had every confidence. I mean, you wouldn't tell me it would not work. Hold on, let me find the logic on that. You would not tell me it would work if it wasn't going to, John. But there's a part of me that's like, no, this is silly. How can this possibly work? This is such a massive exploit. And yet, it works just fine. Oh my gosh, that is funny. So, apparently we need to go... Where are we going? I'm just going to go ahead and fly into some stuff. Don't mind me. Let's go find this trace of antimatter. I'm going to sit with you for just a moment here because I want to just take a second to appreciate this game, especially from the standpoint of just sitting there on the dock. I guess it's not a dock, it's a platform, but it is legitimately entertaining to me to just sit on the platform and watch all the ships as they come in and land, and those as they take off and go off into the atmosphere and eventually jump on into space. I mentioned a while ago that I found myself out of town for a business trip, and I met up with a former coworker while I was there and hung out, had some laughs, all that sort of good stuff. But one of the things we did when we had a little bit of off time was just sat on a bench and watched planes coming in and landing at San Francisco International Airport. It was hypnotic in a way, and it was genuinely interesting, fun, just cool to sit there and watch plane after plane after plane just coming in, lining up for their landing, and never mind all the ones taking off, and the delicate dance that I guess everyone is involved in there, from the standpoint of trying to make sure that when this plane takes off, another one is not coming in at the same time, and vice versa. I don't know, it was really cool. And sitting on the platform while I was waiting for a prospective ship to fly in, I was reminded of that, and it's a pretty cool experience. Never mind it, just brought to mind a pretty good memory. I have no idea what this planet is. I have paid zero attention because I was busy telling a story. And instead we've landed on what looks to be a pretty nasty planet. Now, if I remember right, these sort of radioactive ones are kind of where you will find the stuff to do antimatter. Am I remembering that right? I think I read that somewhere, or the game told me, or someone told me. I'm not really sure. Where's the door? There you are. Let's get inside. We have an abandoned terminal right here. I'm just looking because I'm thinking there might be something that wants to reach out and say hello. How are we doing on inventory, by the way? Not well. But we should have... Actually, you know what? Here, let me do this and I think we'll be fine. There we go. I think we might end up wanting a couple of inventory slots. I'm not positive about that. I meant to empty that out before we got out of the ship. But, hindsight and all that. Got a little Vikine standing there. What do you need? You need sodium and chromatic metal. If we had a little more sodium, I'd be willing to do that. Maybe I'll come back and take care of that. Let's go ahead and do this first. We're going to have to clear some goop out of the way. I'm going to take this because I don't remember, but I wanted to say it actually has a use. Maybe not. Maybe I'm just being hopeful here. The Eye of the Anomaly. Terminal online. Selecting key. Decrypting. Look at that. Success. It's clogged with an unnerving, pulsating slime. Well, it's not anymore because we took it off. But it does appear to function. That's nice. It opens, revealing a single unblinking crimson eye. Let's read the log that is remaining and take the antimatter. You will find us when the time is right. I feel like it should be something along. You will find us when the time is right. 16, 16, 16, 16, 16, 16, 16. That's not at all creepy, weird, or anything now, is it? We don't have any oxygen whatsoever, so we're going to have to grab some oxygen. I hope there's not anything in here I can take, because we're not going to be able to. If so, look at that. Just the little slime tube, basically. Just like a bunch of slime pouring out of that. These guys are going to have ammunition in them. That could have something interesting. It could have something lame. Who really knows? Let's go back outside. I guess we need to go track down some O2. Where the oxygen at? Where's my oxygen? There's some sodium over there if we wanted to go unlock that box in there. There's some sodium right there. Let's see, you're pretty close. You're 139, 124. Oh, you're like right there, buddy. Aren't you just spectacular? Here, let's... Okay, what am I doing? I'm transferring some stuff to the starship. So here, let's get rid of that. You can go... I want to hold on to those guys for the moment. Navigation data. We've got all sorts of stuff to turn in. I said data instead of data. I don't know why. I always say data, and right there, for some unknown reason, I said data. I really have no idea why I said that. I think these have mostly been just kind of... I'll take it right now. I mean, we have some extra storage, so whatever. Dihydrogen jelly, sure. Go ahead and take that too. We'll see what's in here. These I'm going to need the Atlas passes. I have no idea what Atlas passes are. Oh, that's what you are. You are sodium nitride crystals. I would like those with the minor details of no. It's too bad we don't have a scanner module upgrade. That'd be so much better for that. Okay, there's some oxygen right there. Let's go run and grab that. See a malfunctioning machine over there. Hi, guys. Are you going to be angry with me? You look like you're howling like a wolf. I hear you. Meow. Meow. Meow, meow. Well, come here. What are you doing? Meow. Hi. Be careful when you jump up here. There's a cat that won't want you up here. Yep, I could feel the heat from your breath when you hissed. Standard recording cat. Here, I need to pet this one a little bit because she just jumped up and she wanted to say hi. She's like, dude, let's see, which one are you? You're that. You look like a giant cactus and yet you're a mineral. Go figure. There we go. That's not going to be 30 oxygen now, is it? Well, crap-a-doodle. We need more. We need more O2. If only there were some nearby. This is not going to end well for my arm or for you. I suggest you back off, please. Thank you. Yep. You are unhappy, are you not? There we go. This will be perfect. I might have used all the oxygen for powering a generator, because I kind of thought, meh, I don't need oxygen. I'll just make some stuff from the dihydrogen and whatever, reload the thingy-majigger that way. Life support, that's it. Those are the words. Oh man, do you ever have those weeks, those lifetimes? What you doing down there? That's not a toy. That's actually a cable that goes to something. I appreciate if you don't chew on that. Thank you. Have a nice day. Needed an advanced mining laser for those too. We'll get there eventually. It's not that far around the corner, if I remember right. So we need to craft some antimatter for one. And then I do want to go in and just see what we have in this box. Here, let's do this first off. We need to craft an antimatter housing. And then now we need to craft a warp cell, which we can do once we free up some stuff. We need to free up another inventory spot, so let's go do that. This is where installing that... Let's see, where is it? Do we have it? Oh, I lost the blueprint. Oh, I didn't realize that was something that I would lose. Oh, bummer. Well, we'll research it at some point or buy one or something. Bummer. I thought that the blueprint would move with ships. I didn't even pay attention to that at all until just now. Oh my gosh, cat. You should not jump up on the other cat. Like that's just never going to end well. Holy moly. My bad. Here, let's transfer all that junk and then we can go ahead and make the warp cell, which will allow us to fuel the warp tank. So here, we'll go ahead and fill the hyperdrive with the warp cell. And that gives us enough warp juice to make like one or two, like 3 jumps. Something like that. It's not many. It's really not many. It's like, I don't know, these cats, what can I say? I wanted to see what this guy has, so we'll go ahead and repair you. I mean, maybe it'll be something good. Maybe not. Some nanites. We can always use nanites. I haven't really talked about them much, so if you're new to the game and you don't know what the nanites are for, they're basically another form of currency. You can buy other stuff with them. Well, just various stuff. Aside from just, you know, resources and that sort of thing, you can buy upgrades, that sort of thing with the nanites, so they're incredibly important that way. We're going to hop into space and test out the interstellar hyperdrive system. You are not a happy cat right now, are you? Standard recording cat is not a happy cat right now. So we need to access the galaxy map, and then we'll just kind of figure out where we go from there. So let's see, that one, and then galaxy map. So this is the current system that we are in, and the interface for this is kind of goofy. Like, I don't know, it's just kind of weird. You can, I don't know. It's not intuitive to me. It's like you move the mouse around like a giant circle and connect things that way, and it's just kind of odd. I don't know. I mean, I guess it's fine. Our choice is here to go to, well, pretty much at that one. So we'll just go ahead and, I guess, I don't know, well, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Can we get to these other ones? I don't know. It's fine. We can go to this one, I think. Maybe. I've done this before, I promise. There we go. I don't know why it didn't do that before. I was trying to do that, and then it didn't want to set that waypoint. So we've arrived in the My Pang system. Cat, sometimes you're a my pang in my side. Anomalous subspace signal detected. Well, that sounds interesting. How on earth are we supposed to detect that? Should we scan for it? Ooh. Source coordinates locked. Ooh, there's a space station right there. Don't mind me as I pulse on over to the space station first. That might end up being an important thing for me, so I just... More space stations, the more better. I just want more options so I can bounce from one system to another and do it quickly rather than having to fly, rather than having to use warp fuel. All that sort of stuff. You're done? Okay. Cat's all done. She's like, nope, I'm out. Just gonna hop out for a moment because, you know, why not? There are some interesting ways you can make money. Lots of ways to do it in this game, really. I mean, ooh. I have stuff for Gex, I think. Yeah, I have no idea what you're saying, buddy. But... Huh. Okay, I guess I don't have any Gek relics. Well, you've prepared for this moment, so... Let's learn how to speak your native tongue. Assuming you have tongues. Guess your native language. Interloper and blah blah blah. Here, I'll do the rest of these on my own. We'll just do one more here. Actually, I think I do maybe have some more stuff to give you. I didn't pay attention. Power is a friendship word. I guess. I mean, that's kind of a different way to look at things. I don't have any Vy'keen gifts for you, but I know I have some... At least I'm pretty sure I do. What do we have here? Convergence cube. Yeah, see, we have some Geknip. I thought... I thought that was something that I give to someone, just like one or both of the casing or the cubes. Let's see if we can find a Corvax real quick. Hello, Entity Ryok. Yes, you are indeed Corvax. Can I give you a Corvax casing? Thank you. Or maybe you should be saying thank you. I didn't notice the helmet going blank, but that would be really cool if it did. Here, and I'm going to ask for a friendship symbol from you as well. The Corvax word for EHU. What? I don't understand. All right. So this is one of the ways you can make money in the game is by just, you know, being a trader. Buy stuff low, sell high. Like those wiring looms are kind of expensive here. I don't know. I mean, I'd have to basically pay attention to what stuff sells for at the other space station, but potentially I could buy a bunch of stuff there, sell it here, vice versa, all that sort of thing. There are other ways to make money by kind of manipulating the market too. We needed some chlorine before, but we don't really need it now. The one thing I do want to check out while we're here, and then I'm going to do some stuff on my own time, is on the other side, because I now remember that. So we'll just bounce on over to the other side of the trade station here. And it's going to be this guy over here. Not you. You. So what do you have for a multi-tool? Hi there, sir. I would wave to you, but I'm busy looking at your multi-tool. Wow. You have... Interesting. They're both C-class. I'm guessing this one has better damage potential because it has the bolt caster in there. Meanwhile, it's overall not a better tool. Thanks, but, no? Alright, buddy. Let's see what you have for sale for upgrades, though. Rah! Multi-tool equipment. Yes. We do have some nanites, not many. But, I mean, maybe he'll have, let's see, these are all C. We got a mining beam upgrade of a B. Blaze Javelin module. I don't know what that is, but that sounds fun. And some Blaze Javelin. More Jave Blazlin modules. Well, dang, he only has a C tool upgrade. I don't think that would necessarily be anything better than what we already have. Right? I mean, maybe I guess the C would be slightly better, but I'd rather save the nanites for like an A or B at worst, I guess, if we can afford it. So I'm going to just run around here a minute and we will rejoin. It's pretty funny, one of the Viking guys was just like, death, 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 death. Some word I don't know. Warrior. It's like, all right, buddy. Whatever. You and I don't know. We'll have to come back to that. So we need to figure out where this is. Where the crap are you, man? You're down here. I'm following the wrong thing. That's where we need to go. We are going to the anomalous signal source, which is only going to take a moment. I'm pretty sure I remember what this is. About to find out, though. So the hyperdrive, getting access to it and being able to jump from system to system, it kind of jumpstarts a little bit of stuff in the game where after jumping so many times, and I forget exactly how many it is, 4 or 5, something like that, you can then, basically you get a mission to help out and rescue a freighter from some pirates, which maybe I shouldn't say that because that's kind of a bit of a spoiler, but anyway, sorry about that. I'll just pretend I said nothing. So let's just hop out here. I would kind of like to build if I can. Can I make... nope. What am I looking for? Other menu. We need some metal plating. So if only we had some metal plating. Do we have... We do have some ferrite dust, so we can make... I never wait long enough for it to be able to say, craft more. I'm a creature of habit. I like putting my beacons right there. Why? I don't know. He's offering a blueprint. How nice. This guy is the mouth of the Anomaly, speaking in a language I understand, yet I cannot comprehend their meaning. Their mind is not their own. A means to construct my own antimatter. Thank you. This is one of those things where if you jumped around somehow before you stopped to make your antimatter, you might be in problem land because you wouldn't have the blueprint to do it. Okay. So we are now going to just roll up some antimatter. Done just like that. We don't have the antimatter housing. We need more ferrite dust to be able to make that. Go figure. Alright, so we have talked to the mouth, and we're going to need to make another antimatter housing. So let's talk to this guy right quick. Interloper, you and something. We're getting close to the point where we can have a reasonably understandable conversation, which is pretty cool. More travel symbols, please. And then, let's see, we got the word for facility. Oh, you are nice looking. Look at you with all your horns and things. You're envious of my crappy multi-tool. Wow. That puts things into perspective for me. Okay, got the word for question. That's good. Console here. I guess we're in a Viking. Ooh, interloper blood and Viking blood. Something. Something, I don't know. Something. Let's learn another Viking word. How about that? The Viking word for herc. Can I learn the human word for herc? I don't even know what that's supposed to mean. Okay, we need to go grab some ferrite dust. Looks like there might be some... No, you're not. Okay, never mind. I guess this whole thing is considered a POI in terms I would understand, and as such, some of these things don't actually spawn in them. I think there are some... No? I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure I saw minerals in here. Where are you? Well, that's not what I was looking for, but that's fine. I would craft an antimatter housing, except I can't. There it is. That's what I was trying to find. I know it has ferrite dust. I know you got ferrite dust, didn't ya? Where are you now? All of a sudden, I can't see him again. Ferrite dust and salt. Interesting. I have a feeling salt is useful somewhere. For something. Let's craft an antimatter housing. And we have now run out of inventory space. So I'm going to go sell off the Geknip and the... That doesn't look like a... Can I target the rock? Thank you. The Geknip and the Convergence Cube, because I think those are just... I don't think we have space for paraffinium, but it's fine if not. They're just trade commodities. I don't think they're anything special, so... I think we're okay to get rid of them. We'll just go ahead and scan this guy, too. I mean, every little bit of... That's fine, we don't have room for a star bulb. Every little bit of units at this point is going to be good. I mean, and there are going to be ways to make money. Like I said, there are a lot of ways to make money in this game from what I can tell. I mean, never mind all the exploring options. Go find some ancient bones, that sort of thing. Do we even have any oxygen? 6 we do. Alright, well look at that then. Let me grab some oxygen. Because, you know, why not? Where's the ladder for this guy? Alright. Life support to 35%. I think it'll be fine. Excuse me. This is probably uncouth of me to run around and do this, but... Hi. So I might regret this, and if so, I'll just deal with it. I'm gonna sell one of those guys off. Sell one of those off. I realize they're selling for not much. That last one, negative 61%, but I'm just gonna say it's not gonna matter yet. I mean, maybe it does. Maybe it really does. I don't know. I'm not super concerned about it, though. That's a nice looking ship right there. You want to trade? Yeah, you definitely don't want to trade. So we need to go fuel the hyperdrive. Now, never mind, we've already made some fuel, but we need to fuel it some more. So I think we can do it this way, right? Here we go. Do it through the menu. I almost never do it through the menu. Now, we've already tested the hyperdrive, so it's interesting that the quest line is repeating itself there. I'm trying to remember if I did that the first time I've done this. Maybe it did. Maybe it didn't. Really not 100% sure about that. Let's open up the galaxy map again. And... oh, wow. Now, if we go back here and we just kind of zoom out a little bit, this is where we started in the Baranj Utsog 9 system. We've gone to the Maipeng system, which looks like it connects to the Medithu-Lesk system, which 99 light years away. I have no idea what F8PF means in water. I'm not entirely sure what that means. And I don't know what these symbols mean either. I'm pretty sure they are representative of, I don't know, economy and other things, I guess. Sure, we'll just go ahead and warp over there. Why not? One thing I haven't really explored much yet is, can you jump more than one system at a time? Not quite sure about that. I'll have to figure that one out. Starship monitoring system reports a hyperdrive error. The warp fuel has been depleted. Never mind. There was a bunch of warp fuel in there. Keep searching. Alright. Found some warp fuel source in 16, 16, 16, 16, 1, 6, 16, I don't know, kiloliters? Accept guidance to fuel source. Yes. Curious what happens if you decline. Do you just have to figure it out on your own? Okay, where are you? You are this way. You're on the other side of this gigantic thing here. Can I engage my pulse engine right through the asteroid? Yes. Yes, I can. Because that's just how we roll out in space. We roll to the left, to the right, to the left, to the right, and then we just enter the atmosphere and stop rolling, because that's silly. Is that snow? Ooh, I think we see snow. Awesome. Exciting. Please be snow. I want this to be snow. Let me slow down a little bit here. So we come in for a landing at what looks like some sort of obelisk. I think we have a snowy land. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What the crap is going on over here? There's a floating island on Namtara. This is weird. This is really weird. Ooh, frost crystals. I have no idea what those are, but it sounds exciting. copper, dioxide, and sodium. I don't pay enough attention to this stuff. Like, truly, I just don't pay enough attention to it. Critical exposure in not much longer. Let's go ahead and get this party started. Visions of the Gek. Gek, Gek, Gek. Voy, voy, voy. So we've landed on a Gek planet, apparently. Tired, beaten, without meeting my gaze, they offer up their hand. I gladly accept your knowledge. The name Gek floats in my vision. Now, technically, we already knew the Gek word for Gek, so we have now learned the Gek word for friend. Hi, visions of the Gek. The Gek word for the. Awesome, that's an important word right there. And the Gek word for I, also an important word. Hello, Obelisk. Gatgerb's restless sleep, the heart of the anomaly. It's unlike anything I've encountered on my journey so far. Everything about it is so obviously alien, so obviously out of place. As I stare at it, words form themselves in my mind, a strange fragment of broken speech. Is it traveler? Is it friend? It is traveler. I feel strange responding to questions I am unsure that I am being asked. But something has clearly taken notice of my reply. I'm overwhelmed by a sense that something has awoken, that something is watching me. Forms another question. Is it first? Is it last? Well, I don't know. That's a great question. I'm going to say it is first. I don't know. This ancient monolith is ancient because I can't read in order, and I cannot escape the feeling it has asked these questions many times over. It asks again, have they seen the Crimson Eye? Has the Crimson Eye seen them? We have seen the Eye. Likelihood of anomaly exceeds safety parameters. Breach detected. Wah, 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 wah. The boundaries fall. The walls collapse. Your universe awaits. Find us, traveler. It's cold out here. Hey, look at that. We got a free warp cell, which is great because we're still missing fuel that's not going to be entirely replenished by a single warp cell. Not that I'm feeling salty about that or anything. And even if I were, somewhere in the inventory, we have salt. There it is. Sodium chloride. Salt. We can refine it to create chlorine. Handy. So I want to see, what do we need to make? Oh, crud, what are you? Not that one. Can we not make that all of a sudden? Life support gel. Dihydrogen jelly and... Yeah, that's what I wanted. Recharge life support with the... Nope. Life support gel, thank you very kindly. Let's hop back in the hammer. It just now dawned on me. We're flying in the relentless hammer! That's awesome! The hammer! Find the mysterious messenger. Make your way into space. You know, if you're the type who plays games and has to complete everything, like if you feel a compulsion to do so, this is probably not the right game for you to play. I need a quick detour, my bad. Because there are basically infinite worlds to explore, and just exploring a single world can take, like, forever. Just one world. Digging up everything, covering all the surface, blah, blah, blah. I really think you have to be able to just go, you know what? I don't need whatever. I'm out. And just call it a day. Because if you can't... Ooh, this has a different design. You're never gonna be able to get through the game if you don't. Now, it looks like the layout is basically the same up here, but slightly different design there by having the stairs located at a different spot. What sort of multi-tool do you have, sir? You have multiple eyes! Sorry, did I yell that out? I didn't mean to yell that out. Ooh, this is an A-class multi-tool. Lots more damage, again, because I think it has a bolt caster. It costs 1,530,000 units. It's a rifle with 16 slots versus our crappy pistol with 6 slots. Oh, if only we could afford that. Let's see what sort of upgrades you have, though. What? Are you Gek? I didn't realize you guys had 4 eyes. I apologize. I am not entirely familiar with your people. So lots of modules that are only C, bolt caster A, pulse spitter, and a blaze javelin scatter blaster. Again, no good scanner module upgrades. That is a crying shame. And there's no one over here, by the way. There's no one over here. I see people on that side. I'm going to go talk to them. I'll rejoin you. Back out in space, let's fire up the communicator. An incoming transmission from parts unknown. You are not alone. Please identify yourself. I'm... That's really annoying. I'm going to stop doing that. I don't understand. Of course you'd say that. Of course you'd, just like the others. Who am I speaking to? There's no reply. Communicator falls silent, though the channel remains open. We've received some coordinates. Travel to the stranger's coordinates on this unknown planet. Lulumbro Suji. It has copper, gold, and magnetized ferrite. It's a fractured planet. I don't know what that means. That's a Hemal planet. I don't know what that means. What about you? Can I scan you? You're a freezing planet. I know what that means. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure. Do you have like your own things? I guess no, you're just a space station. All right. Off we go to the stranger's coordinates. One of these days, my habit of bursting through the clouds with the booster going, well, as much as I can in an atmosphere, it's gonna bite me in the butt. Doesn't seem to be much here, but, well, let's go ahead and land. I hope I didn't miss some navigational data before. Oh well. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Holy moly. Get a look of this. This is crazy. What in the world am I looking at? Whoa. I feel like I'm playing Ark again and I just ran past the crazy mushrooms and I'm on a wild acid trip. This is bonkers. Holy cow. And incredibly pretty in its own sort of broken-ish looking way. This is fantastic. So is this all Ervatype? Then what are you? Oh, there are a variety of different things in here. Are you different from that? No, you're all just different parts of the Yelvanite. Yelvianite. Oh my gosh. Ah, this is so cool. This is a plant right here. Okay. So that's a plant. That's a plant. That's a mineral. That's a mineral. Wow. And you're a mineral. It's a little warm on this planet, by the way. 105. Yikes. It's like being in Las Vegas. Primary element is cobalt, but it also has ionized cobalt. Wow. Do I have inventory space? Yes. Why is that important? Because cobalt sells for money. Wow, and there's another one over here. Ah, this is killer. Cobalt and ionized cobalt, so more of that stuff. Alright, I have a mission I am on. I am supposed to be finding something. I don't know. Words, whatever. Here, let's go to the mission area thing. It'll be fine. What are you? Wish I had a good scanner that would, you know, give a bunch of money for minerals and all that scanning. Just everything, really. Oh man, this is good stuff. Do we have oxygen in hand? We should. 14. I'm gonna just grab everything here. Man, this is a really interesting planet. I mean, there's not much over here specifically, but I might be inclined to just fly around for a little bit just to kind of see what's out here. Definitely take the nanites. See what we get out of this guy. Ion battery. I guess we'll check this one too. Sure. We'll just... Did I not do that? I must have clicked away something. Oh, that's why. Inventory full. Alright, that should be close enough, I guess. Here, let's analyze you. And then... I guess the starship, her hyperdrive is empty, so... I'll just throw that in there, and that can go over... Can I... Hi, can I transfer? Thank you. I mean, the starship should have a few more spots. Not a lot. Hold on to the battery for a moment, because we might actually get some use out of that momentarily. I'm not entirely positive. Pure ferrite. I'm just looking to see what we have. Ferrite dust. So that leaves 3 openings right there. We have gold and silver already on the ship. So that'll free up some more inventory slots. And what do we have over here? Still got to figure out the Atlas Pass thing. Guessing that's something you buy somewhere, or maybe it's like a rank of something you achieve. Wow! 108 magnetized ferrite. That... I'm not unhappy with that right now. Well, hello, weird red ball. There are no signs of life. There's only the static of a broken communicator. Let's extract the records. The pilot's name was Artemis. Whoever they are long gone. A set of plans, an upgrade for my mining beam. Oh, an upgrade for my mining beam, you say? Don't mind if I do. We're going to need to purchase some wiring looms, and as you might have noticed from before, they're fairly pricey. 60 grand-ish. And as you might recall, we only have 102,000. And that's all going to go away as soon as we buy wiring looms. Why is that thing flying away? That's an animal. Holy crap. That is an animal right there. A far-sighted alpha animal. It sprays ink when it's scared, and it eats pollen. Where do you get pollen? What is happening here? What is an electric cube? What is going on in this place? Huh, gold deposit. Holy cow, this is just... How do you drop wheat? I just don't understand. This is weird. I mean, I'm getting ferrite and oxygen out of that. Man, this is wild. There are just so many things going on right now. This is just crazy town. I'm gonna grab more cobalt and then fly around. I'm trying to get some stuff that we can sell so we can make some money, even if it's just a crappy little burst of money by way of getting a little cobalt. Something is better than nothing. I just want to kind of fly around a little bit on this planet because this is just crazy, and when I see a bunch of ships flying by, that makes me a little curious. Are they going somewhere? Are they not? Can I keep up with them? I cannot keep up with them. It just makes me wonder. Maybe they're going to a trade station, a trade depot. Maybe not. Whoa, what is that? There's a giant donut over here. What is that? And can I fly through it? Yes. Sort of. Almost. Whoa. Land. Yes. Landing sequence. Great idea. We'll worry about the thrusters in a minute. Oh my gosh, this is just... I am just in absolute love with this place right now. It is so just weird. And I'm sure if you've been playing, you know, you're like, whatever, dude. This doesn't even scratch the surface of weird. You gotta give it a while. That's fine. That's totally fine. I haven't. Did I not finish that scan? I guess I did not. I let go at like 99%. So this is just wild crap to me. I'm just enjoying the crap out of this. Did that make that spin? Or was it already spinning? And what is it? Why is it spinning? Is it supposed to be spinning? Does spinning do something? What in the world is it? Okay. Terminal blinks, awaiting input. Alright, let's download the data. Uh-oh. Subroutine Sentinel dispatched to intervene in lifeform designates something war. Removal from history. Continuation of protocols. Eradicate species. Do not return. Diagnostic error, data loss error. That sounds good. Continues to express original program directives, growing its ability to model conflict scenarios. Data loss troubling. Potential loss of control, self-awareness. That seems like that could be a problem. Okay. I think something bad happened here, and maybe Sentinels came in and wiped everyone out, leaving nothing behind but cubes and things, I guess? I don't know. This is just crazy. I like it. I like it. I'll go ahead and throw a scan out. And I'm just... Like I said, I kind of want to wander for just a minute. There's another one. I want to leave that for the time being. I mean, I'm curious if there even is anything on this planet, because it might be a barren planet. I don't remember if that's what it said early on. Like back when we were in space. Might be a barren planet. There's another one of those things. If nothing else, I'm really excited to see some different architecture compared to all the stuff we've been seeing on the other planet on the starting place. This thing maybe doesn't handle super well. No, it's fine. I was just thinking maybe it was kind of funky there on one of those turns. I felt like I was doing a lot of stuff to try to make it work. Alright, you know, I want to go ahead and say we're good. We can just go ahead and hop back into space. I'm going to go back to my first-person perspective. I don't know, I kind of like this view, generally. Maybe not all the time, but the old Wing Commander player in me kind of likes this. Why, hello, person standing on the dashboard. Artemis Entity, we received your signal. Is it first? Is it last? This is Priest Entity Nada. Or Nada. Or Nada. Nada. Time for truth. You have their signal. But you are not Artemis Entity? No. Your signal is familiar to Nada. We have been in contact before, I think. This would be a good time to come aboard, yes? A proper introduction to our home. Cool. Let's do it. It's not like anything weird's gonna happen. Right? Nothing weird's gonna happen? Nope. That would be a giant ball just appearing out of nowhere. Well, okay then. Let's gun the engines. And this would be the Anomaly. A thing of incredible beauty. And also the hub. The brand new hub, if I am not mistaken, of No Man's Sky. This is where you will run into other players, guaranteed. Basically. Huh, I still have a custom marker on a planet, and it's showing up. Weird. And I have had those not work before. So basically, all of these ships that you see right now, I think I'm correct in saying that they all belong to other players. Like here's someone who has a ship that's kind of similar to ours. Someone again, kind of, well, maybe not kind of similar. These are all, wow, look at that. That's right around in our range right there. In terms of ships, there's some more expensive stuff over here. Little fighter, I like that one. That's kind of cool. I don't know if people actually come aboard the Anomaly much, but there are a whole lot of things you can do here. I mean, even if it's kind of all broken down into the same general stuff. See, who are you? You're already busy running around. All these peeps, they're all just running around like weirdos. See, someone's initializing a mission. This would be the mission thing right here. Can access the Nexus, and you get some missions where... Oh, I'm not ready to use it yet. Alright, never mind. I was gonna talk about it. Let's just go ahead and follow with what the game is supposed to be, or what the game is trying to do at the moment. Hi there. You are interesting looking. You kind of have a squid cat face. You are Iteration Ariadne. It was designed to receive me. Great. Polo and Nada are best equipped to describe this place between places. They are here, not far, just at the top of the stairs. Okay, well, interesting. You have interesting words to share. Let's go run up to the top where we can talk to Nada and Polo. Hello, other player in the game. Hello, other player in the game. That's just standing there. Let's try not to be jerks and not, you know, like get right up in the priest's face. I guess it doesn't matter since there doesn't appear to be collision. Maybe there is with other players, but there isn't with the NPCs. Alright. Nada, what's going on? Priest Entity Nada, Divergent Corvax, welcome to the Anomaly. Hummus Pleasant, Polo designed a perfect bubble beyond the Sentinels. Let's ask about Artemis. A traveler entity. Perhaps they're known to you. I do not know their number. 8675309, if I'm not mistaken. Nada does not care to think about iterations as numbers. They were lost to us. Highly improbable. Our anomaly is lost to the Sentinels, but none should be lost to the anomaly. Well, that's interesting. So if no one should be lost to the anomaly, but Artemis is, then what in the world happened to Artemis? Let's ask about the High Priest Nada. Nada woke with the death of Korvax Prime. Could not understand why such things happen. Why are we alone? Why are we now divergent? The convergence does not see through my eyes. Nada is not alone anymore because Nada has Polo. Now many other friends visit. Our convergence is small, but Nada happy. Well, cool. I'm glad you're happy now, at least. Polo found Nada, found your signal. Now you're safe. You find other signals and make others safe. Nada? That sounds pretty cool. Station has been calling to me since I woke up on the planet. Perhaps they called to Artemis as well. Beyond what is outside, our anomaly wanders free. Free like Nada. To observe. To search. The Sentinels. The Atlas. They do not care for this place. I feel their eyes. Hurting us. Okay. Speak with Polo. Perhaps they might not... They might know more about missing Artemis. They perceive things more clearly than Nada. Interesting that you would say that. You seem to perceive things pretty well. Hello, Polo. Friends are everywhere if you only know where to look. Friends in all shapes, all sizes, all places. That right there, words to live by. Friends everywhere if only you know where to look. Friends in all shapes, all sizes, all places. Yes, we are where Artemis should be. It does not seem possible, but all things are possible, such as the universe. We'll find him, no doubt. There is a signal. Always a trace. The anomaly will see to it. When you leave, you will not be where you were. You will be closer. Well, that sounds kind of cryptic. Or maybe not. Discovery is exciting, yes? Even more cryptic. Before you leave, perhaps spend some time with other friends. We all help each other here. That is your invitation to basically go talk to other travelers, go do stuff with other players, all sorts of stuff. So what we're going to do is go get some nanites because I am nanite hungry. We'll just kind of head back this way and maybe I don't think we'll be able to learn any blueprints because we don't really have any of that saved up. But we have some machines back here. We have Iteration Hyperion, who can do some starship research just out of curiosity. Let me research some upgrades. I just want to see what it's going to cost to do this. 150 nanites will unlock quite a few different things, really. So the teleport receiver... Okay, so we do know the blueprint for it. We just need the parts. So antimatter and wiring looms. Well, that seems totally doable. Although, I don't know why it's not... Well, I don't know, whatever. I guess I don't understand how this game works just yet. Conflict scanner, economy scanner, that would be good. Those are highly useful from what I understand. All these thruster upgrades and things would be great. An emerald drive. I would like an emerald Legacy drive. Hyperdrive shield matrix is upgraded, preventing temporal anomalies when attempting to reach rare class green stellar bodies. I don't know what any of that means. What about exosuit research? What sort of options do we have here? Hazmat gauntlets. We do have hazard protection. Theoretically, we already have that going right now, right? A simple translator. Interesting. Wonder if that means that we get, like, 2 words when we learn one, or maybe we learn a new word every time we talk to someone. Efficient water jets. Okay. So I guess that's when you're underwater. Some rocket boots. Heck yeah. Neural stimulator. I mean, thermic layer would be good for the cold areas or the super hot areas, maybe. No, I guess he needs something else for the hot ones. A coolant network. Wow. There's some crazy stuff here. Dux is initializing a mission. Multi-tool research. Hi, buddy. More power, stronger, faster, sharper, polished, refined, sharpened with nanites. So we could do an advanced mining laser. We already have that done. Remember, we need to buy the wiring looms for that. A waveform recycler. Oh, I like the sound of that because that means the recharge time is going to recharge faster and you get a larger scan radius. That sounds great. Optical drill. That sounds awesome too. Let's see, so that increases mining speed a little bit. It allows advanced mining. And this increases the resources you find by 50%. That's pretty good. A recoil stabilizing weapon scope for precise combat. Oh my gosh. Blaster scatter. Okay, so let me look at these right quick. So I've got the bolt caster, which is, I'm going to interpret this, and I might be wrong. I'm going to interpret this as a pistol, and then a barrel ionizer. Maybe it's just kind of like a general accuracy improvement. And then this one, high impact projectile weapon, so explosive grenades. That pretty much says what that is. An energy beam weapon, got it. Scatter shot projectile weapon, so that's a shotgun. And then rapid fire projectile, that's going to be like a machine gun. Interesting. Then we have further upgrades for those. This is just, I'm liking this. Exocraft research. I don't know what that even is. All shaped from the nanite foam. Okay. What is any of this stuff even known? Fusion engine. What is a Humboldt drive and a fusion engine that we apparently already have? I don't know what an exocraft is, but apparently we have some blueprints already. Man, nothing like trying to speak and cough at the same time. Because then words come out like blueprint. You understood what I said, right? We have an appearance modification station over here. I'm not going to do that right now. I might just do that on my own and come back with that. We have Iteration Cronus. I don't have anything for Cronus, apparently. That is quite the mouth. It has interesting cuts and sort of stuff in it. What do we have over here? Who are you? Iteration Ares. You're an interesting looking fellow. Travelers test themselves. I will help in exchange progress for progress, or perhaps wealth, experience, or materials. Transmit milestone data. Okay. You have seen much, but do you understand? Not for me to know. Please take this. Yes! Yes, I will! That's a crap ton of nanites right there. I mean, for me it is. Maybe for others not so much. I don't know. Okay, never mind. I was thinking maybe, but no. Iteration Helios, you look like a burning tree. I envy you. My time in reality has long passed, but I miss it greatly. Share the things you've seen. I yearn for the stars. For the glory of discovery, I will give you the data I have on the planets we have seen. Take these nanites. They are nothing but all I have now. Wow, we got another 150 nanites. Yes, please. So we can learn new technology blueprints, browse base parts, and speak to Artemis. Oh, I've already done that. I guess I have to do that again. Let's talk to Gemini right quick. Have we met? I'm Gemini, and this is Hesperus. Hi, Gemini. You're just staying here for a little while. Polo and Nana are kind to all their friends. If it weren't for Hesperus, you'd probably still be alone out there, drifting from world to world. No one to share it with. Hesperus is a true companion. Hesperus kind of looks like an owl. Okay then. Good day, Gemini. Let's talk to Hesperus. You kind of look like a weird owl. Salutations! Your focus is on me. Who exactly are you? A wanderer? A traveler? Let's say traveler. Your mustache quivers when I mirror the term they have chosen. The word hangs in the air. I believe we tread parallel paths, you and I, and yet, quite possibly, impossibly, we have met. Let us now make this our only encounter. Okay. Well, here, let's go run back and talk to, I don't know, one of these peeps. I don't really want to spend a ton of nanites, but maybe it might not be a bad idea to do some exosuit research. I like the tongue, by the way. Here, let's research some upgrades. Do we have something? Let's see, we already know these guys. 90 for that. I am really kind of curious about that. Hazmat gauntlets. Upgrades the metallic shielding of the exosuit gloves. So you can safely handle hazardous substances, as well as perform the necessary feats of strength required to harvest certain farmable flora. So easy for me to say. I'm going to say we go ahead and learn this one, because that sounds pretty useful to me. Okay. So theoretically now, if we go to the exosuit and we go to technology, we should be able to... We should be able to build that. And then we should be able to go back to the technology and install this new gauntlet. So there we go. So now we have a pretty cool gauntlet. I like that. It's not exactly Thanos' gauntlet, but it's cool. I'll take it just the same. I wonder, how do we get more slots for the exosuit? Because what I see here tells me for the number of slots you have available, it sure seems to me like you should be able to have more slots. Because trying to pick 4 just seems really challenging. And I don't know, maybe that's the way it works. Maybe you do have a limitation. Let's go talk maybe more about Artemis? I don't know. Do we just want to bail on this place? Is there anything left to say about Artemis? Nope, you have nothing more to say. Okay. I mean, I imagine there are a bunch more people out here, but maybe not. I mean, I guess I could switch to the mission, but part of me just wants to kind of get out of here and move on to doing something else. Find a new place to go, a new space station. I really would like to find a scanner upgrade is what it comes down to. I think that would make life a little better if so. I do want to check out the mission board right quick. Oh, hello. Quicksilver Synthesis Companion. What? Create exotic items from Quicksilver. I have no Quicksilver. I don't even pretend to understand what that's about. Maybe you get Quicksilver from doing the missions over here. So if we have the Nexus, let's see what sort of missions we have. Really? I was able to do this before, so apparently I do need to go to the log and find out what I'm missing. Oh, I guess I have to go through all those other ones. Let me just go run through those again. Apparently doing things out of order doesn't work, so let's talk to Nada again now. Nada's ready to talk. Ask what to do. Make your own path. Find Artemis. Explore with others. Travel to great sites. Do what you will, and we'll aid you, as will others. Even if you seek the Crimson Lyre. So let's ask for help with Artemis. Perhaps it'll help, perhaps not. But here's a small gift. Speak to us whenever you desire, and take these 120 nanites. Okay, so can I hop down this way? Yes. Perfect. Now can I get missions? Phew boy. Okay. So this is going to award 200,000 units. 238 nanites, 249 nanites. What does construct an outpost consist of? I mean, I'm kind of curious. Eliminate hazardous flora. Kill 27 monstrosities and get a fusion accelerant. It looks like a Molotov cocktail to me. I don't even know what this is. Okay. I don't even know. Unearth ancient bones. Those are worth a lot of money. I don't even know how to find them just yet. Anyway, I think right there we can call it pretty much good for the day. We've done a lot right now. I feel like we've done a lot. Maybe I'm wrong on that. Maybe my interpretation is incorrect. Man, there's just... I was kind of hoping that we'd see some really, like, crazy ships in here or something, but it doesn't look like anyone has anything particularly just over the top or anything, but there's definitely some cool stuff in here. But I think with that, I shall wrap up, and I'll figure out where we're going to meet for the next time around, whether I record something or we stream this one again. As I've said before with this game, I really do find it kind of relaxing to play. I mean, I guess I'm the perfect person for this game right now because I look at it and all I want to do is just spend time staring at stuff. Wander around, take my time with everything. At least those things that I haven't already done multiple times. And just really kind of drink it in. So, I'll catch you another one. Till then, thanks for watching. See you later.